Start paying close attention to how you feel after you finish hanging out with someone or interacting with certain people. Do you feel content, happy, full of energy, or do you just feel like completely drained? Some people will drain you without you even being aware. But remember, energy never lies. Your body will let you know what is right for you and what is not. When you start paying attention to these really small details, you'll start to realize and notice that not everyone at all deserves access to your energy or to you. Not everyone deserves access to you. Remember that. Remember that.
I don't care what anyone says, soul ties are real. Have you ever laid down with a broke bum that had depression? If the answer is no, you don't need to brag about it. But didn't you realize after you laid down with him, you were soon the broke bum with depression? And honestly, probably even worse, like you literally lost your glow, your skin was terrible, you were just angry and bitter all the time, and your nervous system was a wreck. You were on one, weren't you? Weren't you?
5 signs he's taking your energy and using it to fuel his own life. And before y'all start, yes, women can do this too, but we're not talking about that in this video. So don't get in my comments talking about women too. No. Number 1, you will be extremely tired after hanging with him. If you hang with him for a long period of time, bitch, you'll be tired before you even fucking leave him. And it's not because you're physically tired, it's because energetically he's stolen from you. You are energetically drained. You just spent the night with him, you just slept through the night, but you back home and you already are exhausted as if you never slept. Yeah, get rid of him. Number 2, your life seems to be getting worse or at a standstill while his is getting better and better. Like, bitch, I'm talking he's getting opportunities left and right. He's getting a job promotion. His money's pouring in. Meanwhile, your shit done stopped. You know, you're not getting money the way you was getting before you met the dude. Maybe mishaps are happening. Tragic things are happening. Accidents. All this shit, like chaos, could be happening while he is just experiencing pure peace. He's experiencing pure level ups. Bitch, it's because he got your extra energy to do it. Get him out of here. Number 3, and this low key goes for number 2, but things that you have been like subconsciously attracting, wanting for a very long time, he's all of a sudden getting those exact opportunities. Now, this one doesn't happen with everybody, but I've seen it. Things that you have always wanted to be or become and that you are working on, all of a sudden, it's not happening for you. You're still stuck where you are while they're getting exactly what you wanted. They're literally using your energy that you have already been attracting that thing with to get it. Number 4, your body will show signs of rejection. You could be getting more acne at the time. You could be getting yeast infections. You could be getting styes on your eyes. Illness. Not only is he taking your energy, but he's also throwing yours off in the process. And number 5, he negs you a lot. And if you don't know what negging is when somebody takes a dig at you and makes you question who you are and your own self-confidence. It's not always disguised as jokes, but a lot of times it is. Saying things like, oh, I like you better without makeup. I like you better with makeup. Oh, I don't like when you do your hair like this. Oh, you look like you need to get in the gym. Oh, I don't think you should dance. You don't look right dancing. Making fun of you if you stutter in a sentence. Little things that make you then start to question who you are, your confidence. And if it makes you feel less confident, that is what negging is. And that was his goal the entire time. And a lot of times it's because he knows your confidence is up here and his is probably right here, right? But the more he negs you and knocks you down, you're at his level then. He's already accessing your energy the more he makes you question yourself. But if he gets you down to his level of confidence, which is shit if he's doing this, it makes your energy even more accessible than it already was. And also pay attention to if they have a smirk on their face or they laugh when things like this happen, like that's also a clear indication that he stole your energy because he feels better about the fact that you feel worse. It's a clear physical, like you can see the energy shift. So watch who you give your energy to and watch who you keep around you, because that person that you might think is a blessing to your life, bitch, they might be your worst fucking enemy just disguised. Stay safe. Love ya.
This is how you can know if someone is harvesting your energy. Next time you meet them, just ask yourself, are you feeling tired, exhausted, extremely anxious? Or are you feeling lighter, more energized and positive about yourself? And if you feel tired or extremely exhausted after you meet them, it is time for you to cut them off because they are somebody who is harvesting your energy. They are energy vampires and they are somebody who's taking the energy off of you. These people are gonna be your biggest enemy and would call themselves your closest people. They are not here to help you, they are here to ruin your life. Please be aware.
As a woman, you need to be able to tell the difference when a man is harvesting your energy and when he's siphoning your energy. When a man is harvesting your energy, he is coming to you to get you to give your energy to him freely. Keyword freely. Harvesting is the act of collecting from a natural source. So for example, when you go to the beach and you collect stones or seashells from the beach, you are harvesting. The beach is giving you her resources for free. It's free for the taking. Another example is a garden. When a garden grows its herbs, its fruits, its vegetables, it is free for you to come to the garden and pick all that it's grown, right? You're harvesting. Women do not realize how much of their energy, how much of their life force they give away for free. So, how does a man harvest your energy? One way is just by getting your attention. He'll reach out to you through social media. When a man reaches out to you through social media, he wants your attention. And when you give him the attention, he is harvesting it. He is collecting. And men like this who reach out to women on social media, they will reach out to multiple women. And they're harvesting from multiple sources. All these women are giving away their energy to this man freely. The reason why he's doing it for personal growth. He's harvesting the energy for empowerment. Women need to realize how much of their energy and their attention empowers men. How much of your energy helps them grow. Another way a man will harvest a woman's energy is by being friends with you. Most men that reach out to you wanting to be friends, they're actually interested in you sexually. But they know they can't get you, so they will settle with being friends with you just to be able to harvest your energy, just to be able to have the access to you and to get your attention. This is considered ethical because you are giving it for free, okay? There's a lot of other ways that a man will harvest your energy, but let's move on to siphoning. When a man is siphoning your energy, it is the purpose of getting access to you and depleting you, taking your energy, and usually it's without your consent. So they will manipulate you or inflict pain on you to get that energy. So siphoning is a lot more diabolical than harvesting. It's the act of consuming. They don't just want to come to your beach and collect some stones and collect some seashells. They want it all. So think of a well that has water in it. Someone who wants to harvest will come and throw their bucket in there, collect their water, got what they wanted, and then bounce. That's someone who harvested. Someone who wants to siphon you is looking at that well, and they don't just want a bucket. They want all the water that's in there. The men who want to harvest your energy, they will flirt with you, they will show interest, and then they'll go ghost. Because their purpose was to just collect and harvest the energy that they wanted from you to build themselves up, and then they bounce. The thing with these type of men, the ones that harvest your energy, is every once in a while, they'll come back and get your attention again to see if you're still a source that they can tap into. When a man wants to siphon you, he's gonna try to get into a romantic relationship with you. They will want to get your attention, they'll show interest, they will flirt, and they will really pursue you. He's gonna pursue you because he really does want you, but not in the way that you think. He doesn't want you, he wants your energy, he wants your life force. So these type of men will love bomb the hell out of you and future fake you. They will tell you whatever you need to hear. They will study you and make sure that they're the man that you want them to be. Promising an engagement down the line, promising a marriage, promising a family, all right? Everything that you want, everything that you dream of in a relationship, He will give you the appearance, and he'll even act it out. He'll even do it. He will love bomb you and future fake you because he really wants you to open up. And he not only wants you to open up to him, he also wants you to like grow. You know what I mean? When a woman is in love, she glows differently. That's because the light inside of her is really, really shining. He's essentially fattening you up to consume you. Think of the story of Hansel and Gretel. Do you remember how the witch kept feeding Hansel candy to fatten him up before she would consume him? That's essentially what he's doing. Another example is from the movie Stardust. In the movie, there is a fallen star, and there are these witches that are hunting her because they want to consume her heart. They want to consume her light because it makes them more beautiful, it makes them younger, it gives them vitality. Now, there's a scene in the movie where the witch was able to get close to the star, but she didn't just attack the star right away. No, she had to lure the star in, make her feel comfortable, make her feel warm, make her feel special. Because when someone feels special, they feel safe, they're able to open up and they glow. The witch's plan was once she sees that glow, that's when she delivers the attack. That's when she consumes her. That's what these men will do. They will fatten you up, or they will get you to glow, and then they'll start to siphon you. He will start to say little things to make you insecure about your body. He will start checking out girls in front of you and acting like it was no big deal just to make you insecure about yourself. He'll chip away at your confidence. He will start doing things and behaving in ways that he never used to just to hurt you so that he can siphon your energy. And he'll keep building it up. And then in the end, he will do something big that will really hurt you to deliver the final blow and deplete you of all your energy.
You guys are not ready to hear this, but these are the top signs that someone is sexually draining you. Being sad after you guys did the deed, or just trying to max out everything is okay when everything's not okay. Develop health issues such as UTIs, fall order, STDs, anything that wasn't normal before you hooked up with this person. Obviously, you feeling fatigued around them, and it's not because you feel safe around them. They're emotionally draining you. Come on, think a little bit. You dreaded seeing this person as if you basically need a break from them because of how much they drain you whenever you are with them. You start noticing that they're more happier and you're just in a low vibrational state all the time. Start developing skin issues such as acne. It's a big sign of stress. Even if you don't feel stress, your body feels it. Your body will literally be the first person to tell you whether this person is worth it or not. Were you happy whenever you met them and now you're sad and just no motivation to do anything? You want to know why? Because all your happy energy got transferred to that person, and all their shitty energy got transferred to you, and now that's why you're feeling shitty all the time because of that person. What? Sex energy is a transfer of energy? I didn't know that. No, guys, I'm not saying don't hook up with whoever you want. Like, hook up with whoever you please. Don't matter. Just pick up their brain before you do. Make sure they're a good person. Make sure they're not a fucking psychopath either, because they're gonna end up emotionally draining you, and you're not gonna like it whenever you all of a sudden lose motivation for life. Why? Because of this person, shitty ass person. So be careful, y'all. Yeah, most importantly, stay protected, y'all, because you never know. These people can be masking to be the best person ever, but really are just playing all up in your face. And I have a beautiful friend named Raina and Jared who make beautiful protection jewelry. So you guys need to check out their page down below. I'll at them and everything. So check them out. They're really great and really good and have good intentions when making their jewelry. So yeah, that's it. Bye.
When I lived with a man, it was always a drain on my energy. I'd wake up and I'd be excited for the day. I need to have 15 minutes planning, and then I need to make those phone calls, then I need to do those documents. I have a very clear plan and strategy of what I needed to do for the day. And then it would wake up and it would start coming on to me. And it would guilt trip, and I'd be like, I need to get on with my day. I've got so much to do today. And it would be like, oh, come on, it's only 2 minutes. That is not selling it, sir. So anyhow, I would do my duties, and immediately afterward, I would start to feel disoriented. I would feel like a hollow shell, like something had been taken, like my life force, my spark, my creative vision, my drive, my whatever you want to call that pulse of life and survival, and like that drive to kind of do things to earn your living and, you know, keep your bills paid, you know, that survival instinct. It had just been sucked out of me, and I was like an empty shell. And I would go in the office and I would sit down and I would just stare at the wall. I would see a stack of paperwork, and where before I would have known exactly what I need to do and been on it and like, right, order those into piles, call that one first. All of a sudden it just looked like mess. I would open up a sheet, try to do some trading, and like I say, when I was before I was with this creature and I was in my flow state, everything made sense to me. It was like a symphony that I understood, and I could just work effortlessly and seamlessly and trade. And I was, you know, at my peak in trading, I was making great money. Yeah, as soon as this parasite came into my life, that just started to go downhill, because they are sucking your life force out of you, your creativity, your drive, your survival instinct. They're just sucking it out of you. And I just felt so fuzzy and unclear all the time, and confused. I felt like a confusion, a really weird confusion came upon me when I was with it. And I think that was probably the dissonance between what my intuition was telling me and what my pastors were telling me to stay, pray, you're the problem, work on yourself, heal yourself. And also the dissonance between what my intuition was telling me and what he was telling me. You know, gaslight. We all know the Darvo. Deny, accuse, reverse victim and offender. So I think I was living in this constant state of confusion, and my peace was completely shattered. Never again, never ever again. I don't feel lonely. I feel brilliant. I feel like I've got all my energy to focus on what I need to do. And all the snuggles I could want with this one. I love you. You're so beautiful, Z.
And if he's literally giving you like anxious nights, you're sitting up like a fiend, like thinking, overthinking, drop him right now, please. That will literally wreck your health. That will dysregulate your nervous system and wreck your health. And I'm sorry, I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's freaking Brad Pitt or freaking Lil Huddy. I don't know. What? I don't care who it is. Nobody's worth that. Trust me, that will suck the life out of you.
So I just got back from war, aka seeing videos of myself before I started dating that man. Who was that beautiful woman? I've never been a perfect woman, never have been, never will be. But the woman that she was, pretty goddamn close. And it's a tale as old as time. It truly is a tale as old as time. I even think the Bible is a little bit about this, okay? A man see beautiful woman, man steal life force. You know what I mean? It's like, I feel like cavemen wrote about this on the walls. Like, I bet you there's something like that. Cave women, excuse me. I bet you they have some testimonies back there. Like, if you look hard enough and you figure out a way to decipher it, like, I think we've been talking about this for eons. And I'm not gonna lie, I think I knew that he was siphoning a significant portion of my life force. Enough to fuel a nuclear energy power plant. I don't know if that's the right terminology. Like I said, he stole my life force. I barely have thoughts anymore.
Have you ever actively watched a man steal pieces of your personality, your interests, your likes, your hobbies, your vernacular in real time? That shit is so wild. You just watching him like, so when did you start getting into that? Oh, okay. Because I don't remember you liking that. Like, remember when I first brought it up, you said it sounds stupid, and now you're telling this person that you love to do the thing that I introduced you to? And you never actually did, right? Okay.
If you're a woman right now and you haven't decentered men, you are going to get to a point where you have given your whole life force as a woman and you're going to feel like you've got nothing back, because men will never be able to repay you for the things that you give as a woman. They can't. They can never return back to you what you give them. So that energy that they siphon from you, you will never get that back. This is why you need to decenter men. It's not about hating men. It's not about, oh my God, men are the most horrible people. It's about decentering men in your life and centering yourself and putting yourself on a pedestal. Everything that you do, every decision that you make as a woman needs to benefit you. I want you to look at how he shows up for you. Men are really good at compartmentalizing things in their life. They have different slots for different things in their life, okay? This goes in here, this woman's just for fun, this woman's my wife, blah, 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 because that's how their brain works. Now, here's the thing you have to understand. Men's psychology is this. If a man is feeling constrained or unsatisfied in one area of his life, he is going to seek that excitement and that thrill and that external validation from somewhere else. And workplaces is where men will seek that excitement. This recently made a video about this. Stop speaking to men at work unless it's work related. Workplaces is where men will siphon a woman's energy. They go there to seek feminine energy. They go there to seek external validation. That's where they get that feminine energy. Whatever he's not getting at home, he's gonna seek it outside. And at work is the first place he thinks, I can probably get something from there. So you need to be protecting your energy in workplaces. Don't be giving men more than you need to be giving them. If you need to discuss something related to work, great, do it. If it's not related to work, sorry, I'm not available. This is exactly why they cheat. This is exactly why they have this term work wives. That is just a man seeking excitement and external validation. Because he's not getting it at home, because he's not happy in his marriage, because he settled for a woman that he didn't really want to be with, but he just settled. That's why he ends up in these situations.
Men are always harvesting your energy, girl. Once you become aware of that, you're going to finally start valuing your own time. You're not just going to let it get wasted by any guy who gives you attention, any low value, dusty dude who is all words, no action, doesn't provide anything of value to you in your life. Listen, even in the workplace, this happened to me so many times where male coworkers, managers, bosses, literally, your presence alone, just making eye contact, just listening to them. I mean, girls, how many times have you had male friends, male coworkers, just men in general, talk to you, dump stuff on you, talk through their problems, treat you like their therapist? Just by your presence alone, just by listening, existing is healing for them. And they will take it. If you keep giving it away for free, they will keep taking it from you. And this is why when you're dating, you have to be really careful. Only entertain men or spend time with men. Or even texting. Men can harvest your energy when you freaking text with them. They could be across the globe. They could literally be in another dimension and they could harvest your energy through your attention, through your aura, just
Your consciousness, if you put your consciousness and you think about that man at all, he is harvesting something from you. Okay, mark my words. When you realize this, like I did, girl, you're going to become free. You know why? Because all of the energy, all of the attention you were giving away to these men, you're finally going to be able to turn that energy back to yourself and nurture yourself, level yourself up, heal yourself. So don't entertain men who don't show through action that they want to provide for you something in your life, something tangible. Do not give your energy away to men for free.
The most important thing that you have to understand about men is they understand that their value lies extrinsically. It's outside of themselves. That's why they value material items so much. They value the cars. They value the women, the multiple women, because they see women as objects to be acquired. That's why they value money so much. Money over everything. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Bros before, I don't know, whatever other stupid sayings they make related to money being primary over a woman, okay? They know that their value is outside of themselves. And if they don't have those outside things like the money and the cars and the gaggle of women, then they're nothing, okay? They understand that, which is why when men get to a certain level, men become, are celebrities, they're successful in their career. Even when they get all of those things, even when they get all the women, they get all the money, they get all the cars, that's not enough because they still don't feel powerful. They still don't feel in control. So that's when they have to start controlling and manipulating and violating others. That's when you get the Diddy's. That's when you get the Epsteins. That's when you get the myriad of men that have allegations, that are athletes, that are celebrities, that are actors, all these other things, because they can't just feel valuable in and of themselves just because they know that it exists outside of themselves, which is why they're so upset about the birth rates. Because if women don't want to carry their children, then how will they leave their meaningful mark on the world by having children? And then you see demographics of men who are a part of lower incomes, their value and their claim to fame, I guess, is how many women they can make baby mamas, how many kids can they have in this world. That's why men can impregnate a woman, stay with her up until the baby's born, then disappear because they've done their job. Just the fact that there's a baby out there, they left their mark on this world, is enough for them to feel valuable. They get energy from these things. They get energy from making baby mothers. They get energy from sleeping with somebody and discarding them. It's their energy source. Because their source is outside of them. Their source is women, okay? They get their energy from us. So be careful who you're giving your energy to, and make sure if you're giving someone your energy that you're getting something of tangible value back, not just I love you and you're pretty and I care about you, because that doesn't mean anything. Saying words doesn't mean anything. Saying words is free, doesn't require any investment. So make sure you're being invested in before you give somebody your energy.
That want to FaceTime you right after getting your number trigger me so bad. Especially when you're on these dating apps and they're like, oh, what's your number? You're like, okay, like it's getting off the app. Maybe he's taking me serious. And immediately you text for 5 minutes and you get a FaceTime call. Prompted or out of the blue. It doesn't even matter. It makes me feel so icky and honestly like a violation of my own personal space. I don't even know you. And you're trying to FaceTime me. And I will tell you why guys do this. A guy you meet off a dating app, a lot of them rarely get attention from women as it is. So once they notice like, oh, like she actually is giving me her number, like he thinks he's locked in, right? He wants access to your energy. He wants a woman's attention so bad. And that's why they decide impromptu to try to call you and FaceTime you. Don't try to take it as a compliment. Don't think it's a compliment. It's men trying to suck you of your energy, of your life force. They are craving it. They have no access to it. They're basically desperate and are going to take what they can get. And you don't want desperate energy around you, because once you give in once, he's going to almost abuse it. He's going to ask for selfies. He's going to ask for your social media. He's going to ask to keep FaceTiming you. And it's not because he truly likes you. It's because you're fueling him while he's draining you.
Oh, yikes.
Erica, we saw you get really emotional on that phone call. Can you talk to us about that moment, what you were feeling?
I was really like breaking in like pieces day by day. I've done a lot of therapy since, and I found so many lessons that I needed to learn, and I was able to tap into like, I attracted this energy into my life. Yeah, I've had some faults in my marriage, but at the same time, I've also swept so much under the rug.
If you're a woman right now and you haven't decentered men, you are going to get to a point where you have given your whole life force as a woman and you're going to feel like you've got nothing back, because men will never be able to repay you for the things that you give as a woman. They can't. They can never return back to you what you give them. So that energy that they siphon from you, you will never get that back. This is why you need to decenter men. It's not about hating men. It's not about, oh my God, men are the most horrible people. It's about decentering men in your life and centering yourself and putting yourself on a pedestal. Everything that you do, every decision that you make as a woman needs to benefit you. I want you to look at how he shows up for you. Men are really good at compartmentalizing things in their life. They have different slots for different things in their life, okay? This goes in here, this woman's just for fun, this woman's my wife, blah, 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 because that's how their brain works. Now, here's the thing you have to understand. Men's psychology is this. If a man is feeling constrained or unsatisfied in one area of his life, he is going to seek that excitement and that thrill and that external validation from somewhere else. And workplaces is where men will seek that excitement. This recently made a video about this. Stop speaking to men at work unless it's work related. Workplaces is where men will siphon a woman's energy. They go there to seek feminine energy. They go there to seek external validation. That's where they get that feminine energy. Whatever he's not getting at home, he's gonna seek it outside. And at work is the first place he thinks, I can probably get something from there. So you need to be protecting your energy in workplaces. Don't be giving men more than you need to be giving them. If you need to discuss something related to work, great, do it. If it's not related to work, sorry, I'm not available. This is exactly why they cheat. This is exactly why they have this term work wives. That is just a man seeking excitement and external validation. Because he's not getting it at home, because he's not happy in his marriage, because he settled for a woman that he didn't really want to be with, but he just settled. That's why he ends up in these situations.
Okay, how do I know when somebody is trying to tap into my energy in the face of a loved one? So the other day, my loved one was trying to see if I was okay, because I wasn't to them acting my normal self. Maybe I wasn't as giggly or as silly as I normally am, and they wanted to check in, but they wanted to do it in a way where they weren't physically asking me, because they already did a few times. And I said, I'm good, thank you for asking, I'm so good. And I guess that sometimes, even though we may feel okay in that moment, our energy is so prominent and powerful that it shifts the whole vibe of the space. And as much as you're trying to be like, yeah, I'm good, whether you are really good or you don't even know what's about to hit you, your energy is the one thing that will never lie. So especially when loved ones are spiritual as well, they'll know too when there's a shift in energy, even when you don't know it already. But with that being said, this loved one was trying to tap into my energy spiritually, and I felt it. And the way somebody is trying to tap into your energy, at least for me and my experience spiritually, is their energy literally feels like as if their face is right here. And everywhere you try to go, it almost feels irritating, claustrophobic. It's take a step back type of energy, where it's dude, why are you always right here? And it so happened to be that spiritually it felt yes, their energy was right here, and it was irking me. But also everywhere I looked, or every time I turned, everything that I did, it was this energy was in the corner somewhere in the room with me. And kind of they're kind of like a pet, when you're walking, they're not a pet, you know what I mean, but it's kind of like a pet, where you're walking around your space, you're going to the kitchen or whatever, and your pet just seems to be in the same room as you no matter where you go. Very similar energy. Kind of just checking in, seeing what you're doing, being curious, while also tapping into you spiritually and wanting to ask you. And this is where you have to assert your boundary, right? Because the boundary is, I don't mind that you are checking in with me. I don't mind that you want to comfort me, but I do mind that you're tapping into my energy when I already told you I was okay. You are trying to tap into my energy and trying to make it better, when maybe I'm not in a space of making anything better, right? I'm okay, I told you. I'm okay where I'm at, and there's no further work that you have to do. And if there is, I will let you know, right?
Being okay with other people not being okay is also something a lot of us have to learn. We don't always have to fix it. We don't always have to make other people's issues and emotions our responsibility. So definitely, when you are feeling somebody tapping into your energy, you will definitely feel them like this, like almost right here spiritually. You will feel like almost as if their eyes are always being like locked in with you, whether it's spiritually or physically. And there is just like this pulling, like you will be feeling like you're being pulled, almost as if you want to like turn to this person and be like, what? Like, you know when somebody's just staring at you and you know that they're thinking about you and you're just like, just tell me, what is it that you got to tell me, right? It feels very, 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 very similar. And again, it's not that they do this on purpose or they do this to annoy us or irk us. It's more of this energy of, I want to help, I want to fix it, but I don't want to cross your boundaries. So maybe spiritually we can do something, and there's still boundaries that need to be in place with that as well. So reminding your loved ones, it's okay to want to check in. It's okay that you feel my energy not being the same, because maybe, just maybe, you're uncomfortable with the energy that I'm sitting in because you're not used to me being in this energy. It's not that I'm being aggressive, not that I'm being mean, being rude, but maybe I am a different version of myself today, and I am a little bit more calm, and that's okay. It doesn't mean that there's anything wrong. It doesn't mean that I'm uncomfortable. It doesn't mean that there's anything deeper. It's just I'm not what you perceived me to be today, and that's okay. But if anything, happy healing. Let me know in the comments if you agree. Let me know what you go through and if you feel the same thing that I do.
That's where you're going wrong. Baby girl, that's where you're going wrong. The fact that you are putting so much importance on somebody who lacks so much character, he has zero emotional intelligence, he's unable to hold himself accountable because he's done no self-development, refuses to do any soul-searching. His idea of self-development is just like lifting some weights in a gym, and you want him to show up for you. You want him to be able to understand your emotions. You want him to be in tune with your emotions. What are we doing here, babe? What are we doing here? We need to talk. Really listen here, okay? I need you to really listen, okay? Class in progress. Take notes, girls. The only thing a man does for you in this life is he is supposed to make your life easier. Because most things in this life you can do on your own. You can do on your own. Yes, yes, yes. So, if this man is not coming into your life and bringing you tangible value, he is not making your life easier in some way. He doesn't know that he is there to please you. Do not go further. Do not entertain. That is the only kind of man that you need to be entertaining. That's it. There is no other role for the man in your life. No, no, no. Men are miserable, lonely, empty inside. Promise you. All of them. Even the ones with money. In fact, the ones with money are even more empty. Okay? Why? Because they don't do any soul searching. As a woman, you are more evolved. You were created in a certain way. You were designed in a certain way. You have the feminine energy, which is incredibly powerful. The feminine energy literally heals a man, brings him back to life, okay? That feminine energy life source that you have as a woman, baby girl, you need to guard that. Okay? You do not let men in your vicinity who have not earned you. I'm serious, okay? I'm not playing about. Far too many of you seem to be giving so much of your time and your energy and your life force to these men who are not consistently planning dates with you. You are engaging in these ongoing texting sessions with these men and you're getting absolutely nothing out of it. And you know what? These men are siphoning your energy. That's why you feel so exhausted when you have a talking stage with a man. Because he is gaining and you are losing. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to say this. As a woman, you have far too many things to lose. Okay? There's just far too much at stake for you as a woman. And as a woman, naturally, you're always going to give. Okay? you're going to give more. Okay? Even like engaging in conversations with men, you have no idea the impact that you leave on these men. Okay? These men are getting validation from you. These men are feeling recharged after having conversations with you. Do not ever give away your feminine energy so easily to people who do not earn it. Stop engaging in these texting conversations with these unserious men who have not earned you, these men who have no intention of committing to you. They have no intention of investing in you. You need to stay away from these men. These men are purely here to take from you.
Hey guys, I just thought I would quickly answer this. Do you believe that men can siphon our energy, or is it simply that we give too much? So the simple answer is, it's both. But a man siphoning your energy is real, and you need to recognize the signs, okay? The signs are very simple. Number one, you feel drained and exhausted after having interactions with him. Emotionally, mentally, you just feel so depleted after being with him. Number two, if you feel like there's some sort of energy imbalance in the relationship, and what I mean by that is he just keeps taking. You seem to be giving and he's just taking, but he never gives back to you. You never feel like he's providing any sort of value in your life, but yet you are running around pandering to him, okay? If you sense even the slightest shift in somebody's energy, you need to monitor, because chances are the guy is there just siphoning your energy. A woman protects the man's spirit. He senses that you're giving this strong, nurturing, divine, feminine energy. He is going to take it. If you feel like the scales are off, if you feel like you're giving but he's just taking, you feel like he's not matching your energy, you're the one constantly initiating conversations, initiating plans, there is an energy imbalance, and it means he is siphoning your energy.
Here are signs that will let you know that someone is using your energy, and they do not want you to be in full control of your energy. Few of those signs is this: that they will not want you to go far. They will not want you to go live where you want to live, or make choices of where you want to move to or go to freely on your own. They will also try to let you know that everybody is a bad person or might try to harm you, and they are the only person that is safe for you. So they will be like the only trusted person in your life. They will also subconsciously, in small actions, demean you or make you feel small. They will try to advise you on things they wish they are doing secretly behind closed doors. Again, these people will try to let you know, or try to always portray that everybody is a scammer, that everybody might try to use you. They will try to cut off everybody. They will try to cut you off from everybody. You will be like their only source of hope, their only source of trust. You won't even trust in your own self. You will trust them over your own self. So they will be using you to do a lot of things. And if they have used you, this is how they will also try to keep you close, so that they can keep on draining your energy. So once someone do not want you to go and associate with other human beings, once someone is trying to stop or block you from associating with people, trying to put fear and anxiety into your life using any form, know that they are being shady, and they might be robbers, armed robbers, and they might try to steal from you. And trust me, these people may be your pastor.